Welcome to North by Northeast. I'm Sarah Ferguson. In this segment, I interview James Greer at Primetime Paintball and Skateboard, located on Lakeway Road in Gillette. We discuss his 20 years in business, what it's like to be a young entrepreneur, and how James has involved his business in the community. We also talk about the many aspects of his business and how he has grown his retail store into an experience the whole family can enjoy. Join me as we learn how this small business is making a big impact on the Wyoming community.
Thanks for coming out. Yeah,
great store. So, James, you've been in business for 20 years. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me how you got started with this store, and just give us your story.
So we opened in, I guess it was 2000, so it's been 20 years like you said. We started initially with paintball stuff.
Was it in this location
It was the first location was out by the little store, kind of out in the middle of nowhere basically. There's a warehouse. We just had a little teeny, maybe, I don't even know, 400 feet or 400 square foot or something like that. Just a little teeny spot. But we started with paintball stuff, and we were there for I think till 2003 or 2004 till we moved to this spot. So awesome. We've been here ever since.
Expanded into some other things.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I skateboarded, and there was nowhere to buy skateboards in Gillette at the time, so it was just kind of an organic, easy choice. And that was probably in 2002 or 3 we started selling skateboards, and been running ever since with those basically. And then we also offer shoes, as you can see. All sorts of different stuff, and then snowboards in the winter time too, which was really big and nice to offset it that way, keep people coming in year round and stuff. And
all season sports.
Heck yeah, all sorts of fun stuff.
And so with your paintball stuff, you do a lot of events. Talk about a little bit about what do you have to offer as far as if somebody wants to get into paintballing?
Okay, yeah. So primarily we have our stores on Lakeway Road is where I spend the majority of our time, but we do have a paintball field in a different location, just 4 or 5 miles away on the north side of town. So that's a permanent kind of setup, and we do private parties. We did a youth group a couple nights ago. We had 30 kids out, and and the youth pastors and leaders and some of the church folks, and they were all...
It's a good team building.
Lots of fun, So we have all the rental equipment. People can contact us and get up a party set up. We do a lot of birthday parties, and we do on Monday we have a party through the rec center. We do summer camps at the rec center too that way. So we have all the gear and equipment that's necessary to go and play for an hour or the whole day or whatever you want.
So you've been involved with a lot of different things in Gillette, and talk a little bit about the charity work and also like your summer camps, like from the paintball to the skateboarding.
Yeah, okay. Normally for the last, probably 5 or maybe even more years than that, we do at least 2 paintball camps every summer. So for I think ages like 10 to 17 or something like that, something to give the kids something to do in the summertime. We do 2 of those, and then 1 skateboarding camp every summer too. So the kids can sign up and they get a skateboard, and there's some of the local older guys will help teach the kids, if they've skateboarded a bunch or if they've never skateboarded or whatever the case might be. They'll come out and we'll help them learn skateboarding that way, and it's pretty fun. And
how do they find that information? Do they go to the rec center site?
So those specific ones are through the rec center. That's kind of, we're involved with the rec center, and that's kind of their deal too. So it's kind of a collaboration between us and the rec center. They have to, for those specific ones, they have to sign up through the rec, but normally it'd be they'd contact us. And
what advice would you give to somebody today that's wanting to start a business?
Yeah, okay. I guess, for myself, 20 years ago, I was kind of in a unique position where I didn't have a mortgage and I didn't have wife and kids and things to nail me down. So it was a little bit more flexible, and kind of started small and started slow. So I was able to work into it and work up to where I'm making more money and able to make a little bit better living. Hard work, I guess that's the one thing I would say. If you like something, then just got to keep after it and it'll work out. So yeah.
And so being in close proximity to the skate park, you know, how does your store been involved with the skate park, and kind of talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So there's a newer skate park location 5 years ago or so. We were kind of active with the county and city trying to help out any way we could as far as the location that they'd picked and design with the skate park company and different things like that. But yeah, we would like to get some more stuff going up there to maybe get an awning built and maybe do some fundraising that way to give the kids some shade, and shouldn't say kids, there's just the people some shade.
Variety of people,
lots of
all
folks
ages. I noticed that you guys have, you're wearing it, you guys have your kind of your own brand of product. You've got some skateboards and stuff. Tell us a little bit about that. How did that come into fruition?
Yeah, so there's a local company. My friend Tanner at Stitch is the company. They do embroidery on hats and t-shirts and stuff, and they kind of help out a lot with design, or if we have an idea, I'll draw it like a toddler on a napkin and then he makes it look really good. It's fun to see people out around town wearing our stuff too.
Yeah. And how can people get a hold of you?
Tons of different avenues. People are always contacting us. Telephone, obviously. Facebook, Instagram's big. We have a Google page, Yelp. Yeah, any format, whatever people prefer. We try to stay in touch with everybody if they have questions or anything about events or products or new things coming out. So yeah.